What initially started me from doing locks is me not having money to do my own hair. So my own styles transpired to me doing other people's hair. My mom was a single parent. My father was deceased. So everywhere my mom went, I went. So when she got her hair done, I was there. So I used to see the transformation of my mom getting her hair done from the person that's behind closed doors that nobody get to see. And to see how she transformed into this person with probably a higher pitched voice and now twisting out the door, it kind of like triggered something inside of me that I didn't even realize that I wanted to do. In that moment, I realized that it was actually healing my mom. And of course, my mom passed, and I pretty much, kept on with that, trying to heal people. I had the opportunity of looking for a job, and people were stopping me in the midst of that, asking me who do my hair. And I told them me. From there, they was asking me, hey, man, if you can do your hair, I'm sure you can do mine. I was searching for a name. In that process, I started realizing, what am I really trying to do to my clients? That's pretty much make them feel like a king and a queen, better than before. And the first name that popped in my name was just Royal Locs. I feel like locks represent like your crown on your head. The way I dress makes me feel and take myself more serious, and also make my clients or the audience that of course see me working take me more serious. When I work for anybody else, I always gave my best. So now that it's my time, to work for myself, who not better to impress than myself and my clients? But just through my clothes and my approach, a person can kind of see where I'm coming from. So I do have a lot of clients that's booking in advance, and they're booking out a year in advance. So let me tell you something, it's very, very, very difficult because I really don't have time for anything. It sounds good, on paper, oh, you're booked all the way out for the year, but like I said, I don't have time for anything. I don't have time for family events. I don't have time for weddings. I don't have time to eat sometimes. I don't even have time to use the bathroom sometimes. I mean, this is what anybody pray for, to have an established business, of course, but at the same time, you miss out on a lot, But for the most part, I realize this is only just the beginning of this journey. I just take it for what it is and trying to squeeze some time and moments in, so I can live my life instead of just working. It's rewarding because this is what I prayed for. It really didn't take me that long to build such a loyal clientele. It probably took me about a good 3 months. I knew what I had to do, and I couldn't wait for nobody to come and just come sit in my chair. I had to let people know what I was doing. I pretty much was on my feet grinding for 3 months, walking to store, walking on the bus, swinging from pole to pole like a monkey, passing out a card to everybody that walked on the bus, walking to Kmart, passing out flyers, walking in Walmart, passing out flyers. I want clients to actually feel like they had a moment to themselves to actually breathe for a moment, because a lot of times as adults, we don't really have time to really breathe or rest. We always have to play that role as an adult, or a mother, or a father, or a husband, or a wife. So I feel like I give my clients that moment to themselves where they can kind of recharge. I try to create an overall experience for every client that come here because, like I said, I want them to know that I'm listening to them without them having to say. Even down to the mimosas, I want them to once again feel royal, feel appreciated, and it's also like a token to say thank you, and also a way of just making them feel like a king and a queen. The experience that I want to give my clients is just to know that somebody got their back. Half of the time, I don't have to say anything. That's just, they finally have a place where they can talk and listen to themselves with no one interrupting. Half of the time, they heal themselves, because they finally have that time to just hear and think peacefully. It feels good. It tells a story. It's the journey of your life that you can kind of look at the very tips of your hair and kind of remember where you were in that chapter in your life and now where you are now. I also have clients, of course, that have lost a loved one. and they probably have like 1 or 2 of their dreads and they want to reconnect it to their hair. It's creating a forever bond. That person is always with you at all times. I want clients to actually feel like they had a moment to themselves to actually breathe for a moment. I mean, a lot of time the clients come in here and we become each other's counselors. You know, we come in here and share each other's stories. I mean, I try to make it very personable to where nobody else inside of here except them. So it's like their time. Locs are pretty much supposed to be like a more free spirit journey. And the joy that I get from seeing a client like feel better about themselves and what they did when they came through the door is the biggest tip or the biggest reward that I can receive from anybody.